Santa Claus coming to town.
Whoa.
Santa Claus coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hi everyone, and welcome back.
To what? Am I meant to talk now? To Styled by Esther. Christmas with Bungirl.
No, Bunmas.
Bunmas with Bungirl.
Bunmas.
Bunmas. Say it 5 times.
Bunmas.
What are we doing today?
We are wrapping Christmas gifts.
Bungirl is showing me how to wrap the Christmas gift the perfect way because he is the best Christmas wrapper that I've ever met. And
I take pride in my Christmas wrapping.
I like to resort, if there isn't any, I resort to tinfoil sometimes. That works quite well.
Newspaper,
tinfoil, I don't know, yeah, or just don't wrap it at all.
Yeah. But I like to have lots of ribbon and lots of colours and little things and oh yes.
What do we have to wrap?
We've got some presents to wrap today. I'm going to show you a few different ways of decorating the gifts and embellishing, yes. So like different ribbons, how you can jazz it up a little bit. Instead of just plain paper and one ribbon, you can make it a little bit special. So, pro tip, try and get gifts that are like square or a box because they're the easiest presents
and
to
if
wrap.
It's not in a box, put it in a box.
Yeah, because it looks the best.
So before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Styled by Esther. We've got one more Christmas video coming up, how to make sequin baubles. But yeah, like and subscribe and let's get started. What are we going to wrap first, honey?
I'm going to wrap this tin.
Tin, okay. So you're going to use that?
So first up, I'm going to take some tissue paper. It gives it that extra little bit. So like, when you wrap the, like it's like, oh, you've gone to a special shop and you got a special thing for a special person. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, $2.95 at the $2 store. It doesn't reach. Tape.
Shit. Is that too much?
Yeah, probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. Thank you, Assistant Esther. Bargain. Another pro tip. Always, go shopping for Christmas stuff when it's on sale. It saves you from getting wrapping paper next year, or you can have a little bit of variety instead of having, one type of paper. We've got quite a few. That's about right. Try to keep it as straight as you can. When you're wrapping the gift, I like to put the item face down so that all the lines are at the back. So that when it's face up, it's the prettiest gift.
How do you know how much you need?
Center it up so that it's like the middle and you've got even amount on both sides. So I take this side, fold it down, and I tape it in the middle. And to make it extra secure, I push it towards the paper so it's nice and taut. Taut. You know what I'm saying. I also put the tape up to the edge of the gift just so that it's extra secure. And now with the end that I trimmed, so that it doesn't have like, you know, a lot of the times scissors leave that like disgusting edge. I fold the end so then it gives it a nice flat edge, and then when I go to put it over, it looks nice and neat. Now again, for security, I tape them to the edge of where the gift is, so that when I go to fold the edges in, it's nice and secure, the tape doesn't pop. So there's a few ways you can do this. So you can fold it down and then fold these edges here over, or you can fold the middles in, this down, and then this up. So what I find is all seams have to go to the back. I'm gonna do the middle. That's what I'm gonna do. So you fold both the middle bits in, and flatten it so it's nice and tight. So with this one, with this extra bit, you fold it in, or you could even cut it off. A lot of the times I cut it off so that it's like nice and neat, but for something big like this, it's okay. And so to secure it down, another bit of tape. And to close this off, fold this in, fold this up. Kind of looks like a little bit like an envelope. Put the tape on there. Now with the side, a lot of the times I like to put the tape where the seam is going along there as well, just to make everything secure. And then to make sure there's nice and secure, I tape the corner and the corner. Now this makes it much easier to do the other side as well, a lot of the times, depending on the size of the gift. But this way, it's a lot more easier. I may have a little bit too much paper for this one, so you just have to cut off a little bit. It's a tedious process, but the end product is good. I didn't do this on the other side because I realized after I'd done it. But what I usually do is when I do fold the insides in, I do tape them as well, just for security. So like in there, just putting some. Now, when you're doing this, you have to make sure everything is nice and tight. Nice and done. You can see, even though they had curves, it wrapped really nicely. Now we're onto the ribbon. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the red thick ribbon, and I'm gonna team it up with some gold curly ribbon. I'll show you how I measure out my ribbon. So what you do is you usually measure out how much you would do for a bow. So a lot of the times the easiest bow is to go like this. So you got the bunny ears, same as your shoelace. one over the other. Boom. So you measure that out, and then what you do is you go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're so smart.
I know. So that will probably give you more ribbon than you actually need, but it's always good to have that extra bit of ribbon at the end when you're doing your bow, because once you've wrapped it and if you've measured it out to save on ribbon, it's better to have a longer piece of ribbon than a shorter piece of ribbon because then you would have to start again. The gold ribbon in the middle of the red ribbon. So what we do is then we cross paths, twist it, make sure it's nice and tight. So once you've done it like this, you flip it back over and get ready to do your bow. Tie a knot. Pull it nice and tight. Esther, lead your finger. Thank you for your lovely finger. I'm going to do them separately because it will look better. And with the ends of my ribbon, I like to leave a bit of ribbon. A lot of people like to cut it really short, but I just think it's so nice having an extra bit of ribbon. But what I do is I clip the ends so that it has a little, yeah, like a, yeah, I guess you could call it a snake's tongue. So with the gold ribbon, I would curl it. If there's any little kids doing this, be careful with scissors. Get an adult. If you're a kid at heart, maybe get an adult too. Especially with this one. Let's say you just lightly scrape the gold ribbon against the...
Doesn't matter what side it's
on. It does. So with this kind of ribbon, you've got the shiny side and you've got the non-shiny side. So against the non-shiny side, just lightly pull it. You get a little bit of a curl. Or you can do it really tight. So like this one has like a loose curl. I like doing the loose curls on the bigger presents. And then I sometimes even take some extra bits of ribbon and thread it through and just have extra bits. But a lot of people like the really tight ringlet. So you just have to hold it a little bit tighter. And, ooh. Because it's long, it's sometimes harder. But yeah, so when you do it tighter, you get the tighter ringlet. Got the little card. You know, you can make your own cards. But I like these little gift tags. Like I think gift tags look cuter than an actual card. Now this is for people who really don't know how to wrap. If you know how to wrap, you probably are like, I know all this. But I'm a little bit of a Christmas Nazi. What I did is put the loop through and then I threaded it through there. And then you got the two separate ties here. And what you do is you take this, you wrap it around the bow. And I like the tag to be facing just in the middle of the bow, like this. But you don't just leave the little scraggly bits. You cut them off. If done.
Well, that's it. That's how you wrap a gift. Thank you for teaching. I learned a little bit of I hope you learned a bit. Now we're going to keep wrapping all the other presents that we have. They're pretty much the same principle for everything, isn't it?
Now I'm going to wrap the rest of the gifts with different ribbons and different techniques. and talk about it once I'm done. And there we have it. One with a bell. There you go, there's your gift.
Thank you.
Okay, we're all done. What did you do?
I just did, just put the...
The paper on the edge. A little bit asymmetric. Yeah, got a little jingle bell.
Jingle bell.
And I wrapped a present too. We had a challenge to wrap the holographic present. And this is my one, and I tried to make a little reindeer man thing. So, what did you do, Russ? This is my one. What did you do?
My one
Oh, you got a bell. I didn't do a bell.
is a love heart.
Oh, that's... Okay, that looks good.
And the love heart is framing the Merry Christmas on the wrapping paper. Thank you for watching Wrapping with Bungirl.
Yo, 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 wiggle, wiggle, yo, yo. Bunmas. Merry Bunmas to all.
Merry Bunmas.
And to all, a Merry Bunmas. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to Styled by Esther for more Christmas videos and DIYs and lifestyle things hosted by the one and only Bungirl. So as I said earlier, we've got one more Christmas video coming, and that is how to make a sequin bauble for your own tree. My name's Esther.
My name's Bungirl.
And together we are Esther,
and
and Bungirl. I'm gonna
Try to make me laugh.
Bungirl doesn't laugh at anything, so let's see what I can do. What's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa? Santa stopped at 3 hoes. Why do elves laugh when they run?
Why?
Because the snow tickles their balls. Got him! Little elf.
Why did Santa kick Raggedy Ann out of the Christmas bag?
Because she sat on Pinocchio's nose and said, "Lie to me."
That joke is so not funny.
How can you tell a family doesn't celebrate Christmas?
How?
The lights are on, but nobody's a gnome. That's stupid. What do the elves cook within the kitchen?
What do the elves cook?
Utensil. What did the snowman say to the other snowman? Can you smell carrot? What do you call an obnoxious reindeer?
What?
Rudolph.
No.
Christmas is so stupid. Whoever invented it should be nailed to a cross. Isn't that good? That's a good one, isn't it?
You got me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
We always end up wasting the first half an hour sitting there going,
As you can see, we're in the Christmas spirit. You can say it because you haven't said that much.
What's your video?
Fucking say something because you have so much to say about everything else. Oh, you're smelly like a man. Oh, you're disgusting. Thank you for watching. thank you for watching. I don't want to give away all my secrets first. They have to wait till the next video.